The man of the hour. Man, you're the hottest scoop this year. Got a few moments for an exclusive?
Sorry, maybe some other time, Reg. I got a lot to prep for the playoffs.
I'll tell you what. If you give me the exclusive, I'll put together your senior highlight reel for recruiting next year.
Why, you really do that?
Heck yeah. Man, I got a lot of tricks to get a lot of eyes on your tape, too. Yeah, I do that for all the guys that are pretty nice to me, which is the kicker and now you.
So, I need as much help as I can get with recruiting. All right, let's get started.
Wow, great, okay. Let me think. Oh, regarding your last game, what would you say is your biggest strength?
My biggest strength?
Just think of one of them, anything.
I feel like my receivers would say I throw them a pretty good ball. You know, I got this touch pass that puts it right where it needs to be.
All right, well, if you're not going to play me, I quit.
Well, Reg, I guess there's your exclusive.
Need a word from my office.
Welcome to our EA Sports live stream from Levi's Stadium, the home of the California High School Football State Championship and the host of tonight's clash between the Brush Hogs and the Dragons. Thrilled to be joining you this evening. I'm Kevin Connors. Well, the anticipation is over. A year's worth of blood, sweat, and tears has come down to this. Game time in the state championship. And he stopped at the 32-yard line. The Dragons send out their offense. And you know, with a state championship on the line, every drive can seem like it's the most critical. He's got it past the marker. And he's tackled at the 37-yard line. A 31-yard gain, and that's what the fans came to see. Looks to his right, it's complete, and he picks up a hefty chunk of yards before he's out of bounds. With the aerial attack looking good on this drive, looking for a receiver. It's caught at the 9. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. They waste no time putting 6 on the board. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, the Dragons are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. Quarterback Gavin Dixon and this Brush Hogs offense take the field for the first time in this title game. They snap the ball. Spots Rosas, completes the throw. And he comes up with a first down. Well, for the Brush Hogs, this game marks a return to the state championship. It's a chance for redemption after losing a blowout just 1 year ago in this very same stadium. The history they bring to this matchup adds a whole new dimension to this showdown. All right, so following the short gain, it's 2nd and 7. They go back to Rainey, and he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. So earlier today, while speaking with Brush Hogs coach George Thompson, I asked if their loss in the title game last year came up at all in their preparations this week. And you know what he said? He said they took the game film and they buried it. He insisted they've put it behind them and that they are ready to raise the trophy. They'll go with the run. As anyone knows, high schoolers and social media, it can be a recipe for drama. And Clay Rainey stirred up some controversy this week when he predicted a championship win for his Brush Hogs. You can imagine how well that went over with QB2 and his squad. Spoiler alert, not well. Back to pass on 3rd and very long. Dixon is picked off. Intercepted by Washington. So the Dragons are lined up now, and all eyes are on QB2 as he gets set for this drive. I think every smartphone in the stands is pointed at that young man. Okay, so you're hitting me up on social media wanting to know exactly what Clay Rainey posted, and it was an invitation to his championship party tomorrow evening. Yes, very bold, and you know what? He was pretty quick to delete it, too. Lined up in the pistol. From the gun, it's QB2. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown! Yet another hit for his growing highlight reel. Myers now to add the extra point. And they stretch the lead 14-0. Giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. Fielded in the end zone, and he'll kneel down for the touchback. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. And you know, signal caller Gavin Dixon, he's no stranger to pressure. He led the way to victory in a couple nail-biters earlier this season. Picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down. So the comments keep coming in now on my channel, and yes, I did see Sammy Hawk's reaction to the Clay Rainey party invite. For those who haven't, here's what Hawk said. You can delete the post, but screenshots live forever. So there you have it. Everyone from playmakers to politicians, take heed. The new era of bulletin board material is here. Here's Dixon. He's got his man in stride. It's complete. And he's down at the 35. Gavin Dixon, the field general of this Brush Hogs team, and someone who comes from a family with deep ties to Nebraska football. His dad, Clyde, played running back for the Huskers, as did his older brother, Tommy. Mom, Olivia, was a star on the Huskers track team, so I'm not so sure Gavin has ever even considered going anywhere else. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 3 more to go in this state championship showdown. Back in a moment. So the second quarter is now underway, and appropriately enough, it's a second down. And he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. I mentioned earlier Gavin's ties to Nebraska football. Look, he's obviously been asked about it since, I think, the 8th grade, and to his credit, he's never been shy about it. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. The Brush Hogs lined up, ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. Washington fields it, breaks a tackle, still moving, and he's down at the 30. Here come the Dragons to start the drive, and they begin this series with a comfortable but not insurmountable lead. He's got a man. First down, Dragons. When you look around this stadium, clearly a state championship of this caliber will draw thousands upon thousands of fans, and there's more than a few NFL players among them. Before the game, I saw guys like Patrick Peterson. Touchdown! A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Now for the point after. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. Following the touchdown, the Dragons are ready to kick it away. Coming from deep in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as he drops to one knee for the touchback. So the Brush Hogs are lined up now. They've got to make every play count to have any chance of mounting a comeback. Takes this one up to the 26-yard line. You know, another thing about Nebraska football, we got a couple of former Cornhuskers in the house here today. Levante David and Rex Burkhead are here to take in this championship game. Tip of the cap to my pal Reggie for the heads up on that. Meantime, they pick up the first through the air on second down. Dixon hands it off to Rainey. Really not able to get much before he's tackled. I spoke of the NFL players in attendance here today. Earl Thomas and Jarvis Landry happen to be watching from the sidelines tonight. And get this, Adrian Peterson showed up at Coach Fettu's request and surprised his players with a pregame speech. Can you imagine that? Following the incomplete pass on second down, it's third down. Back to throw. Here's Dixon. Caught by Rosas. And he moves the chains. First down. While I've got a moment here, I'd like to thank my guy Reggie Brown for the well-researched game notes he gave me earlier. Reggie writes for the school newspaper that's covered QB2 since he joined the team, and I got to tell you, that little Sparky has really earned my respect. Might be after my job one day. Just a couple minutes remaining now in the second quarter. Quick reminder, there's no 2-minute warning in high school football. The game clock just keeps running. Pressure comes, and down he goes. So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting... Oh, it's a fumble! The D's got it. They're on the move. And they'll have it at the 42-yard line. The Dragons take over on offense. And this is excellent field position as they begin this drive. And that was dangerously close to being intercepted. But the drive will continue. As we near the end of the half, grabs the snap. And the ball pops free as the defender timed that hit perfectly. While doing some prep for this game, I got a recommendation to check out recruitstowatch.com. And let me tell you, QB2 is well represented with some jaw-dropping highlights. And you got to remember, until earlier this season, he hadn't played a down of football since Pop Warner. Think about that kind of meteoric rise. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons! QB2, his fourth scoring throw of this matchup. It's a fake. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. Good for two more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. From a yard or two inside the goal line, he's got it. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And with this kind of deficit, Gavin Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. Back to pass on first down. Throws left. It's complete. He's at the 40, the 30, 10. Touchdown. Darren Kirkpatrick. And that's a play worthy of RecruitsToWatch.com. And he knocks it through. Our score now, 29-7. Following the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are ready to kick it away. Caught in the end zone. The Dragons send out their offense. And let's keep an eye out, but they may get more conservative as they nurture that sizable lead. He makes the delivery. A 21-yard gain and a first down and much, much more. Working out of the pistol. Looking to pass on first down. And that'll be caught along the right sideline. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. Timeout called by Coach Fetu. That's their second one thus far, as we unravel the final moments of this opening half. It's caught at the 7. He cannot be stopped. Touchdown. QB2. He's thrown for 5 touchdowns in an all-time performance. And he puts it through. The score now, 36-7. Falling further behind on the scoreboard, they're lined up for the return. Fielded in the end zone, and we won't see a return here as he kneels for the touchback. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And there's Coach Thompson yelling some instructions for Gavin Dixon from the sideline. And they bring him down after a short pickup. So, after a one-sided first half, it's the Dragons in control. And when we return the second half of this championship showdown, we can only hope the rascals who pulled off that halftime prank are brought to justice. Either way, it's time to get back to the game. Here comes the second half. Caught in the end zone. Really no need to risk it. He's just going to take a knee for a touchback. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And there's Dixon making some final preparations as we await the snap. Trying to get something going on the ground. And he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. I've got to take a break from the game here for a moment. I think the pranksters I mentioned earlier are still on the loose. Over in the Brush Hogs fan section, they're holding up signs they found underneath their seats with the letters that spell, well, let's just say there's a reason we aren't pointing our cameras at them right now. After a minimal pickup, it's third down. Shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. And they're unable to make the connection. So here comes fourth down. One last thing on Recruits to Watch. You can go to the archive and watch videos they have on players that are now in the NFL. I highly recommend you search for DeAndre Hopkins and Le'Veon Bell's highlights. I mean, it's like watching someone play Madden. You know, Madden, the video game. Madden. Finds a seam, and he's on his way.
This is too easy.
And he's all the way home. Touchdown. Ryan Washington. A stunning sequence on the return. Oh, he's running it. He's across the goal line. Good for 2 more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following that dynamic punt return, the Dragons are ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Yeah, I think the special teams coach's head might have exploded if he took that one out. Right choice on the touchback. The Brush Hogs send out their offense. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. The drive begins on the ground with Rainey. And they'll make the stop after a solid gain on the play. A pickup of 4 on the play. And now it's 2nd and 6. Lined up in the shotgun. On 2nd down, back to pass. On the out route. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. 14 yards that time. And a 1st down for the Brush Hogs. Here's Dixon to start the series. He's going to run, and he'll slide to avoid the tackle. Needing just a couple yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Dixon. On the slant, gets it to Rosas. And he's got the 1st down. At the halfway point of this 3rd quarter, here's the start of a new series. From the gun, inside handoff. And he's taken down at the 30. After coming up with a strong run, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Dixon. He's got Rosas. And he's brought down at the 24-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. And that'll move the chains. 1st down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Rainey gets the handoff. And he's just not able to break through the line. Brought down for no gain. Nothing doing on that run on 1st down, so still the full 10 to pick up here on 2nd down. Look, the ball's loose. Now it's picked up going the other way. And they'll have it at the 36-yard line. Lined up in the pistol. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. He's got it past the marker. Shakes him off, and he could go. They're struggling to slow him down. And he's taken down at the 10. A big-time play that gets a roar from this crowd. In the red zone, looking to throw. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And he's stopped just short of the goal line. A gain of 9 on the play. And now it's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2. Oh, hold on. He's running. And he does it again. Touchdown. Listen to this crowd. QB2. A dream scenario for a young man who wondered if he'd ever get his chance. And the point after attempt is good. Well, they've lined up for the onside kick, and remember, this team has already recovered one this season. Can they do it again? Flag thrown, and that's not the kind of mistake you could afford in a game like this.
Kicking team.
So there's the decision, and they'll accept the penalty as these teams get ready for the upcoming play. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. And that'll wind up a touchback, so by rule, they'll start from the 25. Rainey's lined up behind Dixon. And this drive will begin on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal picker. Whistle blows to signal the end of the 3rd quarter. And after a quick break, we'll return with the final act of this state championship. Dixon looks downfield. Finds Rainey underneath. Tackled as he pulls in the ball. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Dixon takes the snap. Completes that throw to Rainey on the screen. High ball, and now it's out of bounds. The defense knocked it loose, but could not take it away. On first down, back to pass. Now he brings the ball down. He's on the move. And he'll get this to the 45. A pickup of 8 on the play. And that makes it 2nd and 2. He's back to pass. And he's not able to come down with it. 3rd down on the way. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. It's 3rd down. Scans the field. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. It's a fake. But they bring him down. And he's stopped short of a marker. Here come the Dragons to start the drive. And they are very much in control of this game. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. Now he'll slide to a stop with the 1st down. During my pregame interview with Coach Fetu, he expressed all kinds of excitement about this opportunity for his kids. But I detected a tinge of sadness when the conversation turned to the subject of Tommy Matthews. And it's hard not to feel for the young man, the former starter at quarterback, who was sidelined indefinitely due to that heart condition earlier this season. Looks right, and it's complete along the sideline. 13 yards that time. Good for a Dragon 1st down. Working out of the pistol. Out of the gun, it's QB2. Well, the ball comes down. He's looking to go. Now he'll slide to a halt to avoid the contact. A pickup of 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll throw. Using his legs now. Hits the deck, and he's got the 1st down. From the 10-yard line, here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, here's QB2. And he decides to get rid of it. Just did not like what he saw from the defense. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. QB2 takes the snap. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And now just a couple yards separate them from pay dirt. 3rd and goal at the 1. Even Pete Carroll is telling his team to punch it in right now. And the defense gets in there to force the incompletion. They force him into a 4th down as well. 4th and goal, and I like this decision here. They're going to go for it. QB2 looks downfield. Oh, but he goes down for a sack. So the defense ends the drive with the goal line stand. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be 2nd down. And as the seconds count down, the realization is here. The Brush Hogs will come up short once again. Now look, I know character is formed at times like these, but man, knowing what it would have meant for this team, I mean, you're not human if you don't hurt for these kids. Out of the gun on 3rd. And they're unable to make the connection, so here comes 4th down. Boy, a challenging situation here for any punt team. Let's see how well they can pull it off. And he's able to get it away. Here's Washington. Gets some ankle tape for that defender. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. So the Dragons are lined up now. And if they go to the run, you can expect QB2 to be involved. He leads this team in rushing yards. Oh, man, that had INT written all over it. But the drive stays alive. Following a close call, drops back to throw it again. He's got a man. 1st down, Dragons. As we approach the final minute, it's 1st and 10. Surveys the field. Scratch that, he's moving right. And he's stopped at the 23-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 5. Lined up in the pistol. Gathers the snap. Scratch that, he's moving left. Inside the red zone, it's QB2. And he doesn't waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. Well, will you look at this? Absolutely no mercy. And this goes all the way back to last year's game where the roll hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. And that should seal the deal. Now for the token point after. And the kick is good. Following that costly score, here comes the kick. This is fielded just inside the goal line. Geez, all that effort and not much to show for it. He'll start this drive just beyond the 20. Playing for nothing but pride at this point. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dick. The ball's loose. Scooped up by the D. So Coach Fetu continuing to run plays with the game well in hand. And on the opposite sideline, Coach Thompson looks furious. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. He's in trouble, and down he goes. And that will do it. The Dragons are state champions. Signing off now, I'm Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.